Milan take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, delightful ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, what has happened here? That's the throw. Shot could be on. Big chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Gavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball,
He's got the shot away! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Great hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Casemiro. And it's Neymar. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Guti.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's just beyond his reach. And he's heaved it away. Koundé. And he's gone looking for safety. Roberto Carlos. Falam. Guti. This is their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Koundé. And it's Beckham. Sané. Guti. Played out to the right. Now it's Solot. Zakaria. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, played through for the wide man. Van Balten. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, he's found some space here. Gavi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Maldini. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's there to clear it. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. And it's Beckham. Sané. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Lahm. Surlot. Lahm. Floated through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Casemiro. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. In with a header! It's anyone's ball now. Davids gets good distance on it. Threads one in. Neymar. Beckham. Nicely aimed pass. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. And a shot! He's scored! The second half sparked straight into life. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Cleared away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well played, well played. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lam. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And he's had it nicked away. Beckham. Shifted upfield. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. Ronaldinho. Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That is good strength. Koundé. And it's Guti. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe! That's an excellent interception.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Corner number 2 then.
Neymar viene sostituito con il numero 79.
It's really well cleared.
Attenzione,
Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gavi. No, again there's no way through. Lam. Great ball if he can get there. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Messi. That is a great pick out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 5 minutes left on the clock. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Lam. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Milan have a simple task to find something to sustain now and keep the pressure on.
Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 17. Van Nistelrooy. Il numero 8. Xabi Alonso. Il numero 20.
Rodri.
Ci
It's
saranno 3
Thuram.
minuti di recupero.
Gavi. Referee's given a throw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. And they've got rid. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Milan have reclaimed it. Big chance! It's fallen kindly here. There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? Belletti. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids! Davids! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Davids actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mbappe. And he's straight offside. Busquets. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Fiddles it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And they're quick to get it back. Pekanbaru. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yes.
Bebeto tries a shot! He's got a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Le numéro 1.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played long and they could be in here. Lahm. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Haaland! Well, they've got it again, and here's Messi. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries to dink it in, and he's picked out the run. He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Mbappe, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. Good spot, he's seen the run. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham cuts it out. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar has a goal! And he was quick to react. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he's intervened well there. It's just beyond his reach. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe, it's Bebeto, and Bebeto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Neymar. There's the hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Maldini. Davids. And it's Beckham. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Belletti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. De Gea sends that a long way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, nicely intercepted. 60
Le
minutes
nombre
played.
de spectateurs pour ce match,
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
71 550.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pekanbaru running with the ball. Neymar in acres of space out. What? Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had a hit! And that should get the job done. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Milan take the lead. And that's a... Bebeto! Has another go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. Bebeto. Bastoni concedes a free kick for that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have
11,
got changes here from
numéro
both
4.
sides, in fact.
à leur place, le numéro 19, le numéro 21.
Milan
Changement
perhaps
en
wondering
cours.
what the best time is for their next substitution. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Beckham.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's played forward. He's got away. Carries far too far and out of play.
Attention, changement.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's had it nicked away. Davids. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's through here. De Gea can pick that up. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Changement.
All hands on deck for this one. Cleared without complication.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And that is out of play. Pekanbaru. We are into overtime. That's been cut out, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Great ball if he can get there. That has ended up in no man's land.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Tomiyasu. Roberto Baggio. He won't be happy with that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gently done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Deco. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. Milan finding their... He's going for goal! Mbappe has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Seedorf. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And it's Baggio. Now it's Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. And he's there to belt it away. Roberto Baggio. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Seedorf. And that's a... And Messi! Haaland. So it is still 0-0. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Roberto Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. Malaysia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to...
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Deco. Played with finesse. That's good vision. Now there's a fine ball. He's got away. De Gea gets it clear. And it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Well read, nice interception. And it's Seedorf. Belletti. Oh, strongly challenged there. Deco. And it's Beckham. Good ball over the top. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Deco. Seedorf. Seedorf. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi. Davids. Heads it! Mateus. And it's Maldini. Nesta. It's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. It's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. Roberto Baggio.
Added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Malaysia have reclaimed it. And it's Deco. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Deco. Nicely weighted. There's the shot! They've scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please make sure.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just
Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he thumps it clear. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. Fiddles it through. Well, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Malaysia clearly didn't.
Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh no, what has happened here? Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Baggio.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Baggio. Messi. Great hit! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Malaysia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Malaysia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mateus.
For this match was 71,550.
Deco. Nicely worked. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Davids. Nice physical challenge. Deftly done. Malaysia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good alertness. Davids. Messi. Haaland.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mateus. Deco. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Always onto this. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's through here. Look at just the goalkeeper's... Has a goal! Sticks it away!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 73 minutes is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, super ball! Cleared away. And he's there to retrieve it. Deco proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Baggio.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi, and it's Deco. And here's Messi. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. The game still on.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitutions taking place.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Milan surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now. And
a header! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Deco. Coming on the field is number 14.
And here's Baggio.
Xabi Alonso. Substitution in progress.
And it's lofted through here. Can he finish? Danger averted for now. Roberto Baggio. And they're quick to get it back. Mateus. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, nicely intercepted. He's found a way past. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, can he get onto this? Casemiro cuts it out. Davids. And a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neuer catches it safely. He won't be happy with that one. Jota. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's onto this. Decent hit! That's going to go a long way. Mbappe. Now Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Steaming. Can he finish? Davis. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And here's Haaland. Beckham. Pekanbaru getting this one clear. Lo Celso. Mbappe. Deftly done. Good ball over the top. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Lo Celso powering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Maldini. No way through. Mbappe. Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Jota. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And that has been clubbed away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. To Beckham. Chips it through. Upamecano calmly anticipates.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that was never going to make it. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time.
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fernandes. Messi. There's the hit! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's there to retrieve. He'll try from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Diaby shapes to shoot! No mistake! Back to within one! Interesting!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early...
And Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Haaland! They've won a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Chooses to go back. Great, he's had a shot! He's scored!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has...
Can he finish? Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Haaland! They've scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Jota. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well read, nice interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. Davids. And that is expertly dealt with.
Diaby.
Haaland chasing after it.
Lookman.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Lookman showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi.
And somehow he has kept that out.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And he's in on goal.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Done delicately. Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. That is a great ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good alertness.
Oh, great feat, that.
Look at the space, hits one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar, that is a great pick out. Pavard makes the interception. Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, played right into his path.
Lookman.
Davids. Interesting ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's that. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.